Mutations. According to evolutionists, evolution took place by a series of millions, tens of millions, if not billions, of mutations. Well, sorry, X-Men fans. Mutations are not a good thing, ever. Mutations are always harmful, fatal, or at best neutral. In other words, no harmful effects have been detected. But they are never permanently good. Mutations are genetic accidents. Down syndrome is just one example. Mutations are a loss of information within the DNA of an organism or creature. The more information that is lost, the more harmful it is to the living thing. Now, mutations are supposed to be the vehicle of evolution. But how can things get better, as in evolution, by always getting worse? Or how can there be an increase in information to produce more complex creatures by always subtracting information? That is through mutations. Now, no one has ever discovered a good mutation in the history of science. Now, some attempt to use the mutation of bacteria as an example of good mutations, but these examples have serious flaws with them. Let's take a look at the mutation of bacteria. These mutations are bacteria that are lacking information that the normal bacteria have. The mutation, that is, missing the information, allows the bacteria to survive while exposed to antibiotics. But they die off much faster, that is, than the normal bacteria, once they are put back into normal population of that type of bacteria. Even though there is a temporary benefit, this mutation is still at an overall disadvantage. Now, there are other situations where a disadvantage, such as a mutation, can be a life-saving benefit. Again, temporarily. A good example might be blindness. Now, mutations can cause blindness. And is blindness ever good? Well, it could be in certain situations. For instance, we know that people that are more relaxed have less of a tendency to be fatally injured or injured as badly in an auto accident than those that are tense. If a blind person was relaxed before a serious auto accident because he or she could not see the accident coming, it is possible that the blindness could be the reason that that person's life was saved. So, it is feasible that a serious disability could save a person's life. But no one would desire to be blind permanently throughout their life because it might save their life. Once that blind person is back into regular society, the disadvantages of blindness become apparent again. Mutations have an overwhelmingly negative or lethal effect if enough information is removed. The past president of the French Academy of Science and chair of evolution at the Sorbonne in Paris summarized the problem that evolutionists have with mutations. He said, no matter how numerous they may be, mutations do not produce any kind of evolution. The opportune appearance of mutations permitting animals and plants to meet their needs seems hard to believe. Yet the Darwinian theory is even more demanding. A single plant or a single animal would require thousands and thousands of lucky, appropriate events. Thus, miracles would become the rule. Events with infinitesimal probability could no longer fail to occur. Now, there is no law against daydreaming, but science must not indulge in it. So we see that mutations can never be the vehicle for evolution. And yet, evolutionists tell us that that is indeed the case. So they're taking, evolutionists must take something that is absolutely impossible. In fact, the vehicle is heading 180 degrees in the wrong direction. And yet, evolutionists must say that it is accomplishing exactly what they have said for many decades. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for going to evosecrets.com.